Hey, welcome back to Upper Michigan Today, everybody. We're back with Jamie Thayer, the owner of Glow Laser Aesthetics, and MK DiVirgilio, a first-timer newbie to the laser tattoo removal process. She just went through her first session on Friday. We were talking about what did you say?
I said, well, it's the second time.
Oh, the second time. Well, excuse me.
I already knew MK.
I'm usually uninformed, okay? I don't know
for
things.
the show.
Yeah.
Sorry, I don't know.
I'm just kidding. No, it's
important. It's an important part of the process to know it's a second time.
I mean, no, it actually is.
It is
And I'm just usually uninformed. But, you know, we were going through the process and how it happened in the last segment. And something that Elizabeth and I didn't know was that you're not actually burning the tattoo out.
Right.
I feel like that's a common misconception about the process.
It absolutely is. So once someone is done going through the process with us at Glow, there's no reason to ever have scarring, pigment issues, anything like that. You can actually tattoo right over it again if you have the goal of a cover-up tattoo, which we can talk more about that too. But yeah, it's absolutely safe, effective. It's FDA approved. Now I do happen to use the Bentley of laser tattoo removal.
Of course you do.
Laser platforms, the Quanta Evo Q+C, which has 3 laser frequencies, so I can treat every color of ink because it's all about the color spectrum.
Okay.
So yeah.
All right, MK.
Okay.
So, show us on your arm, if you will, what you're getting removed. You have a few tattoos.
I do, yeah. So it's just basically like this part of the tattoo.
And
so like lower forearm.
So why did you get it? Why don't you want it anymore? I mean, it looks fine to me.
I'm just kind of one of those gals that I have a bunch of pointless tattoos that I just want in the moment and then I don't want them anymore. I mean, none of them really have any sentimental value. And like this one, I feel like I don't know, I just kind of got bored with it. And so I was like, I kind of want to start to get the process because I want to get it covered up eventually. Like there's like a local artist in town who I really want to get a full sleeve from, but this is kind of part of the process.
Kind of in the way.
Yeah.
So, okay, so then you find out that Jamie does tattoo removal, and you're like, oh, I'm in.
I'm in, yeah.
You're in.
So, yeah, I mean, that was probably last spring that I did it, so it's been like a year since.
Okay, so you don't have to do your sessions, Jamie, like within a certain amount of time. Like she did it last spring, and she can do another one. Like it could take as long as you wanted
Absolutely, and actually, time is our friend between appointments.
Oh, okay.
Because, again, because we are...
to the chart, I love it.
Back to the board!
Let's go.
Okay, I'm a really visual person.
So good. I love
Go
this
figure,
board.
right? So when we smash the layer of ink and your body sees the particles as a toxin and you detox it via your lymphatic system. But that smashing does have an effect in the dermis, or that layer beneath the epidermis. The dermis is where hair follicles live, sebaceous glands, collagen, elastin, yada, 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 right?
Yeah.
Still, we applied laser energy to that area. That area must heal.
Okay.
So that area, we need to give at least 8 weeks between. Down here, if you can see this down here, so I like to treat a minimum of every 10 to 12 weeks.
Oh, so this is a process for you. Like you're in it for like the year. Because how many times do you think it will take for that to be removed?
So we're doing a cover-up.
Yeah.
So, and you got referred by Sacred, right?
Yeah.
So I do a ton of work with several tattoo shops around the UP to work with mutual clients.
Okay.
So what we do, and as you can see, I removed, and you'll see in the videos, but we don't have to do the whole area because I can really single out the ink we only want to treat. So even if you had an area of a tattoo that needs to be reworked, we can do that.
Okay, and actually, let's start looking at some of this video because I just want to show you all the process. So this is Glow Laser Aesthetics. It's right in Harvey, just off of 41.
Yeah, next to Michigan Made and Ace Hardware.
Yeah, so there's MK getting checked in. What did you think overall, MK, with the process about going to Jamie's facility and just the overall care that she gave?
I mean, yeah, I feel like even like the first time that I went, I mean, first of all, like the studio itself is like very beautiful and like clean and so well done, and I love the chandelier. That was my favorite.
That was our inspo piece that we decorated around.
Yeah, and then just honestly, the whole process was like so seamless, and it was also really quick too, which was nice, you know.
It's so
How
fast.
long were you there for?
Gosh, I feel like maybe 20 minutes.
Okay. Okay.
Laser treatment is so fast.
So essentially, you're just explaining to her what in that video? Just
so we were talking about what to expect during the treatment first, and then the sheet I showed her was the aftercare instructions. So we supply very, very detailed aftercare instructions.
Did you follow the aftercare, MK?
It's like funny that you're asking. No, but, well, I mean, I think when in terms of like the strenuous activity, I feel like doing a ski marathon the next morning.
Yeah, I didn't know you were doing that.
Well, I didn't know that you were going to find out until she just asked me that.
The
on live
timing of
television.
things just creeped up on us, but
Yeah.
she handled it.
looks great.
It's looking good.
So I can tell she took care of it because
Okay.
it looks great.
Okay.
So, and you'll see in the video like the actual mechanism, but so when you asked how many treatments it should take, since you're doing a cover-up, so Sacred referred you, they like about a 50% fade to be able to have
Okay.
a lot more options to rework the whole tattoo
Okay.
to give you what you really want.
So she doesn't actually have to have the whole thing removed.
No, not
Okay.
for a cover-up.
Okay,
No.
and let's take a look at our next video clip here. This is actually the prep. So you've gone through the paperwork, you've defined the part of the tattoo that you're looking to get lightened in this case, and then what are you doing?
I'm just gloving up. I'm telling her what I'm gonna do.
She's got those sweet shades. Looking good, looking
She's feeling
good.
very confident.
Yeah.
So now I'm mapping out and just creating little parameters for myself, whether you get treated by me or Nurse Steph, who's a dermatology nurse. She also went to Scotland. We map out where we're going just to make sure we stay within the lines. We ice you first. So icing the skin just prepares you and
Stressed off.
keeps it from feeling as snappy as it can be. So,
Sure.
so there is a sensation, not gonna lie.
Did it hurt, MK?
Yeah, I mean, it didn't.
It's spicy.
Yeah, it's spicy.
It's
Yeah,
spicy.
It feels like
Spicy.
hot
Is this
rubber
spicy
band
to you?
snaps.
Is this spicy?
I can barely feel that.
Okay,
That's
Okay,
not
so-
spicy.
I didn't want to actually hurt you. I'm just wondering what spicy is.
So
Like
it
a
feels
cat
like,
scratching a sunburn.
yeah, or like when you're cooking bacon and you get splattered. That's what it feels like.
Quite a
I've had 3 tattoos removed myself, so I've been through the process.
She said it's a cat scratching a sunburn.
I've never had that happen, but hot rubber band snaps are like bacon splatter. That's what it feels
Okay,
like.
okay, we have to take another
Yeah.
break. We're gonna end on that note.
Yeah.
It's a very visual thought. Cat scratching
Scratching
a
a
sunburn.
sunburn. Okay.
Okay, we'll be right back.